What's good, guys? I figured I'd give you guys a good in-depth breakdown of the science between Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. We're going to go into it. We're going to discuss all the clips, and we're going to discuss what we think is going to happen and discuss some of the exchanges, going over the sparring footage, and do a real deep, in-depth breakdown of this. Let me know what you guys think of the main event. You guys think this main event touches the second round? Does it touch the third round? Yeah, it's not going the distance. We all know that, but is it going to go past the first round? If this goes past the first round, how does it look? You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Without further ado, let's start breaking down Alex Pereira's sparring videos. We're going to break down everything on mute. But if you guys want to hear it, I could put the volume up a little bit. Yeah, I'll pull it up a little bit. But not the UFC clips. What I want to mention with Alex Pereira is when he's sparring, he's most of the time sparring in boxing gloves. Big, heavy gloves. And 90% of the time this guy's sparring, his hands are low. That's fine. You can get away with that at light heavyweight, and you can use it as bait in order to have your equalizer. But one thing I want to mention is after Alex Pereira gets hit, he does this little freeze at the end. We're going to look at each and every single one of this sparring footage and go in depth and break down each and every single boxing footage. I think this fight's going to spend 90% of the time on the feet, unless Khalil Rountree shoots, and he was lying about never shooting a takedown. But if this fight stays on the feet, we can definitely see some exchanges that are going to happen on the feet. Right here, straight punches always beat looping punches. Shout out to the Weasel. Shout out to Bedtime MMA. That guy's funny as fuck. But to the Weasel as well. Straight punches beat looping punches. Alex Pereira is mainly a hook guy. He loves his hooks. He loves his right hook and he loves his left hook. And he loves to spam it. No joke. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking when I say this. Leg kick, hook, 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 hook. Punch to the body. Straight punch to the body. Most of his straight punches are to the body unless it's a right. Straight right. His right hand straight is not that good. He has a good jab, good jab. This is a pro boxer, by the way. So we can see what similarities he can have in the cage, having success with a boxer, same success with Khalil Rountree. Over the top hits. Izzy was able to hit him over the top. He's defensive, right? He can defend the bottom half of his face. But every time I see Alex Pereira strike, this whole top of his head is not defended at all. And I know it sounds crazy. What are you talking about, bro? Who cares if he doesn't defend the top of his head? That's how Izzy was able to catch him. And sometimes, if you hit him in the back of the head, it's open. To the body. He gets caught with a jab a lot. We saw it in the Israel Adesanya fight, the first one and the second one. Just a simple jab. Just a simple messing up the rhythm. Jab, straight punch. Gets him caught easily because he can't pick up his hands fast enough. But he's always looking for that power punch off the end of the break. After the end of combinations, he always leaves himself open. Always. And that's fine because it's boxing. And it's sparring, so take what you want with this footage. But he's fast, and one thing that he relies on most is his reflexes. His quick reflexes. How long can you rely on that? Maybe at light heavyweight you could get away with that. But a guy who throws straight punches and a guy who comes with a great game plan is going to knock you the fuck out. And I never seen Alex Pereira, other than at the end of the first round, get hurt and then come back. You know what I'm saying? If he gets hurt, he's fucking done. And in some of these clips, you can see that Alex Pereira fights with his ego. He's having success, though. He's winning. He's getting it done. That straight to the body is going to be lethal. But look. I mean, Ilia Topuria does the same thing. Where they load from the hip. If we slow this fight down, 90% of the shots that are landing are Alex Pereira's uppercuts and hooks. That's 90% of his shots are landing. His body shot straight to the body is landing a little bit, but his straight jab is not really landing. Hooks, hooks, uppercut. That uppercut that he goes like this and he goes... That's that slick uppercut that can definitely catch Rountree. Straight punches, that's fine. Perfect, perfect, perfect footage. We're going to go over this as well. And we're going to do an in-depth breakdown on Khalil Rountree as well. We're just going over Alex Pereira first. This is him boxing. I'm zoomed in. Don't worry. I'll get the whole frame. Don't worry. One thing I want to mention is this was the best footage that I've ever found of Alex Pereira. Like, the best footage ever of tape study I've ever found. And I'll tell you exactly why. First of all, shout out to this boxer. What's his name? Professional Igor. Igor Adiel Macedo. Look, when Alex Pereira gets you on the cage, he's going to leave this open susceptibility to him getting caught. All the time. All the time. If he's on the cage on you, he opens himself up. His straights don't land. His straights, he struggles to land his straight punches. That hook landed. Hook to the body, but what? He took a punch to the face. Hook. And one thing I want to show is this. Right here, right here. This is the same punch that Izzy caught him with. You hide your left hand. You use your left hand to hide your right hand. Look at how bad he does with straight punches. He does terrible with straight punches. One of the worst fighters in the pocket when it comes to straight punches. And I'm not even joking. This doesn't mean that Khalil Rountree is going to have a lot more success than people think. What I'm saying is that this fight is open for anybody to get knocked out like that in. It's a problem. His lethal weapon makes everything equal. It doesn't matter if his striking is failing. It doesn't matter if he's getting hit a lot in the face. It just matters if he lands that punch and you don't want to fight no more. Then we fast forward a little bit right here. As we get into the later rounds, this is some success that Alex Pereira had off the break right here when he's off the back. When he's off the back foot. Let me move this so you could see it. When he's off the back foot. And look at how this guy's defense is. His defense is one of the most sound defenses. This guy right here. But he can't defend that left hook over the top of the head. See, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's exactly... We can slow it down, too. We can slow this down right now. We can slow this down right now, bro. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. He threw the left hook. Back of the head. But it skims through. And it hurts him. And then, boom. He's already in his zone. His ego's already up. And his hands go straight down. And he said, let's fucking go. You want to fucking go? That's when I was like, okay. You can definitely see that this guy fights with his ego almost 9 times out of 10. And that's fine, because you're an MMA fighter. Now we go into round 4. We see how he looks in round 4. See, that left hook is his best fucking weapon, bro. Take away his left hook. If this guy fights with one hand tied to his back, you take away almost 90% of his game. Left hook to the body, left hook. He threw it 3 times. Left hook up, left hook downstairs, and then left hook up. Gets hit with that straight punch. Straight punches be looping. He got caught a little bit there, but you could say he fairly won that sparring match. And then this is with Strickland. Straight to the body. Straight to the body. And then what? Upstairs? Leg kick and then upstairs. Jab hits him.
Good jab.
Hand fighting. Hand fighting.
Rounds. Botar mais scrap nesses últimos 2 rounds.
He gets hit a couple more times than you expect him to with that straight hand. That straight hand is a problem. Leg kicks, leg kicks. Leg kicks. Leg kicks. Push in, Strickland, come on! Push in, go for it! Motherfucker, go for it! What the fuck are you just looking at him for? Holy shit. Okay, Strickland said, I'm fucking done with this motherfucker. He has too much respect for him. But a guy who has no respect for him, you're either gonna get caught. But a guy like Jan Blachowicz was having success with his blitz. Remember, I'm just showing Alex Pereira's deficiencies. I'm not showing how Alex Pereira is gonna lose this fight. I'm just showing his deficiencies in the striking department. And that's fine. Now we go into Khalil Rountree. This is Khalil Rountree's first KO. Well, he lost his KO to Johnny Walker. Make what you want with this, but this was pretty brutal. One elbow. One elbow put his lights out. Johnny Walker. So you know that this might not even be that competitive. I'm doing all this tape study for what? If he knocks him out in the first round like he does with all of his other opponents. This is him after that Johnny Walker fight. After a couple of fights. After he goes to Thailand and he gets his game. He went to Thailand for 1 year. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's marketing. But he still went to Thailand. Peter Yan went to Thailand. A lot of famous fighters who are very good at fighting come from Thailand. And then this Khalil Rountree against Modestas Bukauskas. He fights like if you owe him money. That oblique kick was brutal. Brutal oblique kick. Where he finished this guy. I don't think he deserves a title shot. Me personally, I don't think this guy deserves a title shot. And I don't know what the fuck we're doing giving this guy a title shot. But number 8. I never see number 8 get a title shot. But fuck it. He has power, equalizer, and maybe they can cancel each other out with the power and strike for 15 minutes probably. Anthony Smith, beautiful KO. Had him on the fence, had him on the wobbles. And then he does this extra thing where he's like... Alright, Khalil Rountree brings his Muay Thai stance back against Alex Pereira since there won't be any threat of takedowns. This is him against Eric Anders. I have to be zoomed in order to avoid getting copyright. So if I can get away with this, I can get away with this. If I can't, I can't. Leg kicks, leg kicks. He got to go leg kick for leg kick. After Alex Pereira leg kicks you, you have to leg kick him again. And you have to capitalize on his weird open stance. Where he has his hands low and he just tries to walk. Boom. Upset the rhythm. Upset the rhythm. Upset the rhythm. Straight punches. Hide your right hand with your left hand. And then hit him over the top. Alex Pereira doesn't defend the top of his head very well. Hit him again. Boom. That actually could have been an illegal. Dude, that almost was illegal. This motherfucker Rountree got issues. He fighting like if you stole something from him. But yeah, that's what we get with a guy like Khalil Rountree. Maybe we need a more sophisticated elite striker like Israel Adesanya in order to beat a guy like Alex Pereira. But I know a guy like Rountree could definitely make this fight more competitive than people think. Not only can he make this fight more competitive, but he can definitely have a lot of success in setting up his body kicks to the head. He does this against Marcin Prachnio. He sets up his body kick. Pretends like he's going to go to the body, and then he goes up high. Marcin Prachnio did not see that coming at all. We see it in slow-mo. And then he goes in. Catches him off the break. Right here, Khalil Rountree. Sets up the body kick. Uses his body kick. Vicious body kick. That's the same body kick that he used to set up the high kick. And we know a guy like Khalil Rountree is a problem for anybody. Right here is the last clip that I'm going to show you guys from Khalil Rountree because it's hard to find sparring footage unless I want to go really, really deep. But why should I go that deep if somebody's going to get finished in less than 15 minutes? Nah, I'm just kidding. I tried to get all the best footage that I can get, guys. This is him finishing Anthony Smith. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys really understand what I'm trying to say with this video. This video right here is the best video because it showed all different types of highlights. And it shows how Khalil Rountree faces off against almost every single opponent. He fights the exact same way against almost every single opponent, whether that's bad for him or whether that's good for him. I see this fight being more competitive than a lot of people think, and I see a lot of body strikes and a lot of jabs from Khalil Rountree landing on Alex Pereira, maybe before he gets finished. But I definitely see somebody getting finished this fight, and somebody's conscience is leaving the octagon on Saturday, October 5th. It's going to be a good fight. Khalil Rountree's best win is Anthony Smith. Maybe you could argue that, but you know, we saw guys who beat Bobby Green, Islam Makhachev get a title shot, so you don't ever doubt anybody. A guy like this can definitely be a problem, and he can definitely shake up the light heavyweight division if he knocks out a guy like Alex Pereira, who's been fighting month after month after month after month after month. He fought at 303, fought at 300. He's been fighting in a span of every 6 months. This guy Peloton is a demon, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.